Go the hole. Oh my God!
All right. What's up, man? Welcome back,
What's
guys.
going on?
This is a long awaited episode 7. Matthew and I have been, on Christmas break and
Holidays, man.
got some time off, but welcome back to the Golf Collective podcast. I'm your host Josh here with my co-host Matthew. And Matthew, what are we going to talk about today?
So, start of the new year, we got our 2025. We're going golf specific goals. You can have obviously whatever personal goals you want, but golf podcast, we're talking golf goals. Um, TGL, which we were high on,
Oh, yeah.
has happened. So we're gonna recap the first match, TGL match. We're also gonna have a little fun, design a hole. There was some atrocious golf holes on TGL. So we're gonna give it a shot, design a hole together, and see if we can come up with something better.
Yeah, TGL was first event was last Tuesday as we're recording
Mm-hmm.
this. We got the second one
Next
here
one,
in
yeah,
a couple
Tuesday.
days with my guys Jupiter
Tiger,
Links. God, so
Tiger Max. I think
so
they
excited.
announced Tiger Max and Kisner. I think I saw that. So
Okay. Yes,
I'm not 100%, but
I'm curious how Jupiter Links is going to function having two full-time pros on their team. So that'll be
yeah.
interesting
And one of
to
them's not even playing.
right, exactly. So I saw a clip today that Jupiter Links posted with Tom and Tiger kind of chatting it up and asked Tom was asking Tiger some questions and Tiger's talking about how their team has Riz and that's why they're gonna win. And so Tiger
They just
saying
need Homa and Kisner over there getting in people's
God,
heads,
it's gonna be
playing the
great.
mental games.
I'm excited. I don't even know who they play this week. Do you know?
Oh God, I don't. You keep talking. I'll get my
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna talk about TGL for a little bit.
Oh yeah, it was great.
My coworker Tyler was actually down there. He works in our Jupiter office, so pretty close. And then
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna go through kind of design process. We're gonna design a TGL hole. There are some pretty egregious golf holes. One of the three designers has laid out there for us to enjoy and for the players to play. And so we're gonna take a stab at designing something that we think is not overly insane, pretty realistic, but at the same time kind of quirky and fun. And we're gonna give it a shot. Kind of go through
Okay, so
my design process.
Tuesday, 7 o'clock. You got Jupiter and LA.
Okay, who's the
So
LA team? Because who are they starting?
it's more. I don't know who they're starting. I don't know if that's on the website here, but you got Colin is like the team captain.
Okay.
Morikawa, Igala.
Oh,
Um,
there you go.
who was the other? Here you go.
Side.
Teams right here. LA. LA, they may be playing for something bigger than themselves right now.
I would say it's probably the worst time to play them. They've got the entire city of LA on their back right now.
Yeah, exactly. So Morikawa, Thigala, Fleetwood, and it looks like Rosie,
Ooh, okay.
Justin Rose. Yeah.
That sounds like a dinner party I do not want to be in attendance
Yeah,
for.
I don't really think that's a great mix.
That's
I'm not a huge Colin guy. I think he's a great golfer, but he's not for me.
yeah, that just sounds like class project. Like let's stick the four most random people together, but they could be deadly. They could be, they could
And
come up
then
behind you.
on the 21st, so not this coming Tuesday, but the Tuesday after, you've got Atlanta, my guys, against New York. New York looking to bounce back after being eviscerated the first
Wow.
week.
Yeah, that's so New York's playing twice
Yeah, before
before
Boston even
three
gets to
other
play.
teams. Yeah, two other teams.
Yeah.
Boston Common. Rory's holding out to the later matches.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Well,
So,
TGL.
yeah, let's get started.
Let's talk about it. So we had the Bay playing New York. I forgot
Mm-hmm.
what's their team name.
New York Golf Club. That's it.
Yeah, New York Golf Club versus the Bay Golf Club. So
Yeah.
golf club versus golf club. The format, there's three guys from a 4-man team playing. You start with I think it's 6 or 8 holes of 3-man alternate shot.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to say, like, this was the most electric hour of golf I think I've watched since a major. It was like they've got a 40-second shot clock, and they're firing away. I mean, you hit your tee shot, other team hits their tee shot, and then you're either hitting a second one from the mat or you're chipping or putting, but you've got 40 seconds no matter what the shot is to make your swing. And the rhythm and the pace of play was something that I was ecstatic about.
Yeah, no, I think my overall thoughts, I'll just say this, is I'm in. Like it's great. Its pace of play is awesome. Uh you hear a little bit of I feel like the mic stuff could be you could hear them a little better. I don't know how they really make that happen, but when the guys were talking, you couldn't really hear them. I did like that they kind of cut back to some moments that they had. Um, but I thought it was great pace, fun golf to watch.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they were playing pretty good, honestly. Uh, at least the Bay was. Um, Ludwig specifically, even Wyndham was hitting it really well. But I think it's a great product. This was obviously the first one. I think it'll get better as they learn kind of how to broadcast these things.
Definitely.
Um, I don't know really why Marty Smith is on the broadcast.
Dude, you don't like Marty?
I I like Marty. I just don't think he necessarily has a place in this atmosphere.
Well, I feel like he's done some stuff with golf before, right?
I don't know. Marty's like a storyteller. This was too fast paced for him.
Yeah, that jacket he was wearing was quite a
It was
piece, I will
something.
say.
Yeah. Uh, the whole DJ Khaled thing, like, I don't need to see
That
that.
was yeah. That's just they're just taking his money, and they're like, you can come hang out if you want. And
Yeah.
well, that's probably one of the weirdest interviews I've seen on TV. I will say.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of that. Biggest thing I think is it gets tough to watch when it's a blowout like that.
Yeah,
I do like that because the tiebreaker and final standings is total holes won, that you have to play every hole even if they've already won essentially.
yeah. You got to play out.
But yeah, but um it felt like it didn't get boring because you were obviously still watching this wild simulator golf, but it felt like not exciting to watch. It was just kind of like they were going through the motions after they lost. Like, we're playing because we have to.
Yeah, it's like when you lose a match 4-3, and you're playing the
Hmm.
last 3 holes. It's like
Yeah,
it's
it's
already
like why
over.
am I even?
Like you're
Yeah,
kind of just hanging out at this point, but
yeah,
there's
exactly.
a million people watching. So yeah, definitely slowed down towards the end. But I think that's just due to the Bay absolutely kicking the brakes off of
Yeah,
New
yeah. I mean,
York.
it was a bloodbath.
So it was the first hour was highly entertaining. Group chats were flying with messages, and
I think personally, I want to see how the next couple go, and when we get like a close one, see how it kind of interacts, especially with the singles. But if it keeps playing like this, you got to flip flop them. You got to go singles first,
I agree. Yeah, I think it
and then
makes the
team
singles more
event
important.
all
Important.
together. Well, yeah, it makes singles more important. It also gives you, I think, more of a strategy going into the team event because you can decide, are we going to be super aggressive? Are we going to lay back? Like, do we need to make up points? Are we ahead? It's just going to be kind of, but then everybody has to be on the same page, not just let's go out there and
I
play
agree.
solos
Yep.
and, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, because I believe the way this first one panned out was the Bay won in the first 2 holes of singles.
Yeah.
And so then after that, it's like there's 45 minutes left of live TV. So I agree. Like, I think it would be interesting if they did singles first, but play a sixsome. Like, have your one
Yeah.
v one matchups, but like everybody hit your tee shot, everybody hit your second, and then you're kind of, you could be standing on the green 10 feet out, and you watch the other team, split. They push a hole, and you're like, okay, well
Mm-hmm.
this point means a lot more now. This putt means more. kind of get the heartbeat going, and I think that could pose some interesting scenarios.
That, and we got to come up with something better for the hammer situation.
I
Like,
I agree.
okay, you were running our Twitter,
I
and it was
was
absolutely
I
hilarious
was
what you said.
firing tweets.
Oh my gosh,
The hammer
we need
needs
a
to
bigger
be
hammer.
40 times as big, and I didn't even tweet this one. I was just texting you and Carter about it, but I was like, the hammer needs to like fall from the sky. Like, I need a big red nuke button in the middle of the spinning green or whatever. Put in the middle of the
Yeah,
arena.
no,
And I
I
want to
don't
see
even
Shane
think.
Lowry like sprinting to smack the red button, a hammer just fall from the sky. Like, we're doubling
My
points.
biggest thing is like once it gets into the guys' hands who are up as much as they are, it's never gonna be thrown again.
God,
Like
they're hoarding it.
it needs to be something to where you can throw it whenever you want, or
Right.
it changes hands every other hole, like every 2 holes. If you don't throw it, the other team gets it automatically.
Or yeah, each team has X amount of hammers.
Yeah,
So like if you both hammer the same hole, like that could be the whole match right there. Like if
yeah,
you're really
it
risking
would
it.
be huge. But I think that there's something that needs to be done about the hammer, and the blowouts are going to be kind of just we'll see how they go.
Yeah.
But I thought it was, like I said, great product. Really fun to watch. Obviously, Ludwig and the Bay, they just absolutely scorched New York Golf Club.
Smoked them.
I think Wyndham played really well. I mean, even Lowry, they all played really good.
Yeah, I agree.
It
Who's the
also,
fourth?
I don't even know who the fourth is. I got it pulled up right here. It also doesn't help that Ricky and Fitzpatrick were terrible.
Oh, they played so
They were
bad.
so bad.
I don't think I saw. I feel like they didn't hit a green or a fairway.
They're hitting 130-yard shots, and Fitzpatrick's missing the green. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what is these guys are supposed to be professionals?
I saw some stats. I think the way the percentages laid out, like the Bay hit like 50% fairways and like 90% greens, and New York was the other way around. And so
Mm,
you're not gonna win if you can't hit greens. Like, sure you can
yeah.
bomb it, but it comes down to green and regulation. It's kind
So you
of
got
my
Wyndham.
game.
Oh, Minwoo.
Ah,
That's who
Minwoo
number
leading.
four is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what a great personality ad
Yeah.
for a team that I thought could be a little dull outside of Shane.
They looked like they were having a great time though.
Yeah, I think they had way more chemistry than New
Yeah,
York.
Wyndham I think kind of saved the team because Ludwig was
Yeah,
just kind of,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he was golfing his ball, but he's not a personality guy. It's like Cantlay. Like he's
Right,
just
yeah.
kind of
And you can't expect
so.
these guys to be entertainers, but
No.
Shane Lowry dropping the F bomb in the first 15 minutes was pretty awesome. That's
That's what I told you. I texted y'all this. JT's gonna have to be careful, man.
he is. He's gonna Polo. I think I texted back and said Polo's gonna be cringing in their seats for the
Yeah.
first 30
Well,
minutes.
fortunately, he's not with them. Grayson is gonna be taking the
Well,
brunt of it
yeah, I
now.
know, but Polo's gonna be having PTSD.
That's yeah. That's where it happened. So,
Yeah.
um, okay, real quick. Uh, Another TGL thing that had nothing to do with the golf.
Oh,
Ricky Fowler's hair, his glasses.
uh,
What is he? What's going on there?
I don't know, but as soon as I turned it on, was they did the walkout thing like they're
That
UFC
was
fighters.
terrible.
Like
Also,
that's the first thing I saw was the back of
oh,
Ricky's
it's
head
so bad.
to like smoke in a walkout song, and I'm like, this guy needs a haircut. Like, what's going on here? Um,
Yeah,
I
it was rough.
I think he's getting old. I think his hair's getting a little thin, and the glasses, man. I think Carter's uncle texted something like, "What's up with Ricky's glasses?" And I was like, "Big screen, man. Blue light's gonna kill us all." he's just protecting his eyes, but
I'm a Ricky guy, and I can't get behind the look. I really
yeah,
can't.
and he just didn't play well. He's just I don't know.
You gotta have if you're gonna do the hair, you gotta have some wave to it.
Yeah, it was flat. Yeah.
Yeah. It can't come out of your hat and curve back into your neck. It doesn't look great.
Yeah, it was tough to see, but I think
So,
the technology of TGL, if we want to talk about it
oh,
for a second, it's insane.
it's awesome.
Like, both
Yeah.
teams have their own screen, and it's like Top Golf. You're tapping where you want to go, and the screen itself is insanely large. You can see all the stats.
Mhm.
I wish they would blast some more stats at us. Like
Yeah,
I want to see more.
I think they gave us like a decent amount of stats, right? But it was so small at the bottom of the screen. Like it
Yeah,
needs to pop up in a graphic on the side where it
yeah,
says everything.
I agree,
And
and I think there could
yeah,
be some stats shown that you don't see normally. Like we see, we see club head, we see ball head, or ball speed. I'd love to see like angle of attack. Like show me their,
hmm
their path degree. Like let's see how these guys are squaring the face
yeah, and
up.
I
And
saw, speaking of that, I saw a video, Grant and Tiger saying how he's either zero or always down on his driver, and I'm like,
I saw that.
what? Everybody's up on it, so that would be pretty cool to see if Tiger's actually like how down he is on his driver and things like that. So, yeah, no, I think more ball and club information would be great.
Yeah.
Um, I just don't think that the regular viewer is really gonna care.
No, I see that, but at the same time, this is I would argue this isn't for your regular viewer. This is for your regular golf viewer. This is kind of primetime TV. You're going to get people who are like new to the game, never seen golf on
Yeah,
TV
no,
before. Like, I think it'd be the more the merrier.
hmm
I think, and like if people are like, okay, well, what is like angle of attack? What does an inside path look like? They're gonna
yeah, I
start
mean,
asking questions, and I think that brings curiosity and interest, and I think that's what TGL is in itself, is an
yeah.
interest puller. So overall, TGL, a lot of hype around it. I thought it was great. I think thank God we strayed
Um,
away from the AirPods, and we've got some
yes,
real mic tech.
definitely. I will say, I know we mentioned it, alt shot so much better than singles. If the whole thing was alt shot, I think it would be
Yeah,
way way better. But I get why they have to have singles, just kind of change it up a little bit. But excited to see kind of a closer match. And again, I know we're gonna probably talk a little bit more about it, but those golf hole designs, some of them are atrocious. So
yeah. I think we should scroll through before we start our
yeah,
own design and look at those. But I do we kind of skipped our goals real fast, so I'm gonna steer away
yeah. Let's
from
go back.
TGL
Go back to that.
till we start designing, and this will be quick. But I just want to go over, last year we kind of were like, hey, let's get to this handicap, but this year I kind of want to set some goals, meet some goals. I know you and I are both getting on the health kick here, and we're starting to
Mm-hmm.
work out and fix our diets up, and I think we can throw in some golf goals as well to kind of push each other, and just let's just get better. Let's get better. Last
Yeah, you
year
see, we're on the water. No Miller Lite tonight.
I've had 6 of these today, so
Whoa!
I'm trying to drink 100 ounces a day is my current goal.
Be careful, you're gonna drown yourself.
Well, I mean, it'd be okay. But
Um,
but yeah, this year was, I guess last year, 2024 was not a good year for my handicap, and so
mm,
I say we set some goals and meet some goals.
I like that. I like that a lot. Do you want to start or you want me to start?
Yeah, I'll kick us off.
Okay, go for it.
So I've got about 6 or 7 goals here that are kind of broad, and we can talk about them and clean them up a little if we want. But um, right now I'm sitting at a 7.7 handicap, I believe.
Okay.
Up from last year. I think last year I finished at like a 7.1, 6.9. 2023, that is, ending the year. And I want to get down to a 6 or below. I think
Okay.
I'm capable. My low handicap of 2024 was a 6.3. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean I was right there, and then I graduated from college and traveled and moved and started my new job, and so I didn't get to play as much and kind of lost the momentum I was carrying from 2023. And I'm settled in now. I'm figuring out where I can practice and where I can hone my craft, and so I think getting down to a 6 or below is pretty reachable. So
Yeah,
in terms of handicap, I think that's what I'm going to set it at. And that obviously comes with practice and playing. So
definitely.
my goal is to play 30 or more rounds this year. Last year
Okay.
I went and counted it up. I think I played 25,
Okay.
and that was a slow year for me. I think the year before I was pushing 50. So 30 plus rounds this year. And I want to play 5 new courses kind of in this area where I've moved to.
Okay.
I've played a good amount, but I would like to kind of branch out and play some more places. There's been a lot of effects from the hurricane on some courses, so I'm
Yeah.
hoping they clear up and open up soon, and I can get out there and play some more local stuff.
Well, I know you're gonna check 2 off potentially if we play at Heine's bachelor trip.
That's
So
true. We got a bachelor trip in March,
yeah,
and Sequoia National will be one for sure, and then we've
we're
got to
kind of playing around with some others. So
figure out what else.
um, that'll help you out for sure,
Yeah.
especially in your area.
Oh yeah.
So
It's 30 plus rounds, and I want to play three more Fazio courses that I haven't played next year as well. So kind of taking advantage of the work. Um, I also want to
yeah, definitely.
practice at least an hour a week. So whether that's a rain session or chipping putting in the apartment, just get some club to ball, really practice and focus in on specifics, and even just mirror swing drills in the apartment. That comes along with wanting to get my cast out of my swing. That's another goal.
Mm-hmm.
That's been really killer for me, is creating a double miss, and it just I can't get the ball in the fairway, and it's part of the problem with the handicap. So practice hour a week, get the cast out of my swing, and I want to play in a new state. I think that's something I thought about when I was thinking about courses I've played. So I think I've played in 8 states so far,
Okay.
and I'm close to 2 states that I haven't played golf in: Kentucky, Virginia. So I think it'd be cool to get up there and go play a course. I've got a mutual friend who works at Valhalla, which would be kind of cool to get up to.
Yeah, that's sweet.
And my uncle just joined the Virginian, which is a Fazio property. But maybe get up there and play with him, or maybe even just take a weekend trip and get the girlfriend up and go stay
Yeah.
somewhere, play around the golf. So I think it'd be cool. I kind of want to start to travel a little bit more and play some more different golf.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great goal.
Yeah. And then to round it out is attend a professional event.
Yep.
I've only attended 2 professional golf events in my life, which is kind of crazy. They were both FedEx Cup at Eastlake,
Mm-hmm.
um, 2006. So I was 6 years
Yeah.
old, and then 2018 when Tiger won
Yeah.
his comeback win. Those are the only 2 events I've been to. So there's definitely some opportunities with work to get out. I know Quail Hollow is coming up soon, and that's we're working on stuff for that. Obviously Augusta, Tom's been the main consultant there for a while. I'm hoping to maybe swing some tickets there and get us out there. But I think just getting out into the scene some more, and watching some good golf in person.
Yeah, man. Yeah, those are some great goals, especially I know we're gonna be trying to work on our game a lot, not only swing and actually playing golf, but like you said, fitness and working on stretching and all sorts of different stuff, kind of get the body right. Um, so I got to get the dad weight off.
Yeah, I mean, I went through and made a whole stretch routine that's kind of golf specific. So
Yeah.
I know I meant to share that with you, but it's a lot of hip flexor stuff, and
Well,
back, and
I need
all
the lower back.
yeah, all the rotational stuff that could be honing the swing
Hmm.
speed.
Yeah, for sure. So, my goals, there's a lot of similar ones. Definitely some, handicap stuff, rounds played, all that kind of stuff. But I'll just go ahead and go through. So currently I'm a 6.6. Got it right here.
Yeah,
6.6.
there you
Low index was a 4.9 last
go.
year, so I'm gonna try to get it back to sub 5 range.
Wow. Okay.
That was a good good feeling to be like, yeah, I'm under a 5. So, we're gonna try to get that back. Really, I think kind of part of it is gonna be playing smarter golf for me. I like to hit driver everywhere. Um,
Course
but
management stuff.
yeah, exactly. That's gonna be a big ask, I think, down to a sub 5 because um I'm going for 25 plus rounds played. Obviously, uh new baby at home, wife, got a lot of stuff I can take care of at the house. So probably won't get out as much as I have been in the past couple years. I think I touched 30-ish last year. I'd have to count up all my scorecards. Um, and I know I touched 50 the year before that. So definitely won't be able to play as much with the newborn, but um, gonna try to still get out a good bit. Like I said, we got some rounds planned.
We've
Um,
played one already this year.
it's true,
We
we
got out
have
New Year's Day and played together.
New Year's Day starting off right.
Yeah.
Um, so my next one, going along with that kind of dropping the handicap, I'm gonna try to practice 30 minutes a week. Um, but hopefully more than that, but I'm trying to be a little realistic, especially on
Yeah.
some crazy weeks. It helps with the green in the backyard. I could go putt or obviously hit some shots, but um, yeah, gonna be trying to work on some stuff. I got a big right now. I thought I had it gone. I got kind of a big over the top coming outside
Oh
of the
my god.
ball move. It's bad.
I've got a
So
great screenshot. We could.
it comes with not playing as much, I think. Kind of old habits creep back in. So
Yeah.
um but I'm going to try to also play 3 new golf courses. That's going to be kind of tough, I guess. At least if I'm playing golf around here, because I feel like I've played a lot of the golf courses around here.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Um,
Well, we should get
pretty,
two for the bachelor trip.
yeah. Hopefully 2 there. Like I said, we're still trying to work out some kinks there, but um, definitely 1 because I haven't played either one of the courses we're toying around with. So, um, but yeah, 3 golf courses. If I smash that, then we'll try to bump it up to 5.
There you go.
But and then my other one, same as you. I want to attend another, attend a professional golf tournament. I have never been to one ever.
Oh, really?
So,
I didn't know
yeah, I
this.
gotta I gotta get out there. Whether it's Quail Hollow, if you can get us on and
Yeah.
get us out there. Augusta obviously would be a dream, but
Oh god, he's so sick.
I've got my fallback FedEx Cup.
There you go.
So
The
I've
homeland.
always the last couple years, trying to think. Me and Ansley went and actually toured a country club 2 years ago. Instead of going, we were toying around with both ideas. And then last year I had a baby. So like I can't remember the dates of that tournament, but either Ansley was like about to give birth or had just given birth.
Yeah.
So um, it
Wasn't in the cards for the fall.
wasn't really a possibility. So yeah, no, I've been trying to get out there for 3 or 4 years, and it just kind of never lines up. So definitely I am going at least to that this year.
Yeah, there you go. And there's
So
there's
that's I
tons of
don't
stuff in the
care.
summer we could.
I'll go by myself. I don't. It doesn't matter
Oh
if
yeah,
I
yeah.
have to.
I could drive
So
down and
yeah, we'll figure it out. But
we'll
I'm
drag
going to
Spencer out
that
there.
at least.
We can drag Spencer to
So
come with us.
yeah, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Those are my goals. Like I said, there may be some 6 month adjusting if I kind of smash it. I'm not gonna lower anything because that's kind of cop out. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh, you know, we'll
We
see.
could do some quarterly check-ins and see how we're
Yeah, I
doing.
like that. I like that.
I think I'm gonna try and track. My girlfriend has this cool app. It's called I don't know if it's called Habits, but it's to track your habits. So you can
Hmm.
literally go in and set weekly and monthly kind of goals based on like
Okay.
number of completions or number of hours done, and it's a cool way to like track your. She tracks her water she drinks every day and hours she works out, kind of stuff. So I might get into that and kind of use it for I have my personal goals as well as the golf goals, and
There you go.
just keep everything
That's a good
tracked
call.
and have some quarterly meetings about how we're doing.
For
But
sure.
I just thought of one more goal that it's something I haven't done very often, but I think I need to be doing and would help my handicap is play rounds of golf without double bogeys or worse.
Ooh.
I think that's I always have at least one double bogey that I feel like completely blows up my round and mentally and just score overall. So I think I'm gonna throw in there is play one round with at least 0 double bogeys. I'm gonna add
Ooh, I
that.
like that. I like that a lot.
So like
That's
you
a great
said,
one.
it's gonna come with some course management and playing a little bit
Yeah.
smarter and Like Tiger said in that
Although
Grant video, we're gonna tee it lower.
there you go.
And
I
hit some
will say,
fairways.
when we played New Year's Day, you were playing makeshift set of golf clubs, and we're absolutely smoking
Oh
that
my
driver.
gosh, dude, that driver was
It was awesome.
that's the 60 gram driver version of what I put in the 7 wood.
Mm,
So I think it's in my eBay cart right now.
I like
I've got
that.
a lot of dues to pay after the break of work. I
Yeah,
kind
I
of
bet.
spent a ton of money traveling and stuff. So
Um, One thing I was gonna is are you? I almost put this as a goal, and it was to not buy any new golf clubs this year.
oh wow,
Just kind
that's
of play with what I got.
you buy way more clubs than I do. I will say.
Yeah, I got them all sitting over here in the corner.
That's what
Full. I got.
you
Let's
have a
see,
full
one,
set
two,
over there.
three. I've got three putters over there, a full set of irons, a 3-iron, a 4 hybrid, a 5 wood. I've got a spare driver in the
Yeah,
garage.
sitting there without a shaft.
Tons of wedges.
That's a good goal.
Um, yeah, no, I think it's attainable.
Yeah, I think, and like people think it's the clubs that makes you better. Like to some degree, maybe if you're playing 30-year-old clubs, but
Yeah,
it's
that's the
it's
thing.
about the
I'm
practice.
happy with my golf clubs. Like I
Oh,
don't have an issue.
I love my clubs.
So I'm just,
Work with
we'll
what you
see.
got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cool,
So
man. That's I think we should try and track as best we can. Maybe we'll get like a shared notes or something going. I know we have
yeah.
60 million of those, but what's one more?
Yeah.
But start to track these goals, and we'll update each other and update the people listening and see how we're doing.
Yeah. I like it.
Well, cool. Let's swing back to TGL. I know
Yep.
we've got
Kind of went
time.
out of order there, but it's fine.
We've got other things to do, but let's go through the process of what I kind of do. This is kind of what I do with work to a certain degree,
Okay.
in terms of drawing and laying out golf holes. So let's first go through the TGL website and look
Yeah, I
at
was about to say let's look at a couple examples first.
what kind of holes we've got going on the big screen at
Yeah.
SoFi. So if you guys don't know, there are three architects who were asked to design holes for TGL. Jack Nicklaus's company, Bo Welling, and then this guy. Where's his name? His last name's Pisa. I can't remember his first name. Where is it? Well, this is one of his holes, if you can't tell already. It's just, okay, Pisa Golf. I don't remember the guy's first name, but done by Pisa Golf. So three architects, and they've all kind of designed a set of holes that TGL is
Mm-hmm.
playing on in the simulator. And so as you can kind of see as I scroll through here, there's different climates. There's some different styles. You've got some like
Am I supposed to be seeing this also? Because I do not.
oh, can you not see this?
I cannot see it.
Oh, well, I don't know why you can't see it.
I don't know.
You should be able to.
I'll follow along on my own
Okay,
computer.
I'm just on the whole sheets of TGL website. But like the plank, bunch of bunkering, on both sides of the fairway. You got stuff like the crack on from Bo. It's par 3. That hole kind of looks like it could be placed, anywhere. Looks pretty realistic.
Yeah.
And then you've got stuff like Temple and the Sword or Sterling that are just some of these most outrageous things I've ever seen. And
Temple is terrible.
Temple is awful. Like this is like me golf, like Wii golf to a whole nother level. I know on
I will say I did actually really like Alpine.
which one was Alpine? Was that
That's the one with the big speed slot
yes.
that they played. That was a good hole. Let's see.
Here's the one the Spear. This is the one they played.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for the one. The Claw. That's kind of. I mean, it looks stupid, but also kind of like it works. The Spear. They played that one.
Hatchet. That one's kind of a mix between like pretty realistic golf and then kind of one like the sword looking one where
what
it just
like
looks
what
like
I
a
don't
hatchet.
understand is is like this one, loot on the line. Like, what are these ridges in the fairways? That's not that's just dumb.
Where's that one? Here we go. Yeah, like this is. I just don't. I don't. I
Or
don't see.
okay,
Go ahead.
this is the one I was looking for. Pick your plunder.
Pick your. Oh, I think I just scrolled past that one.
The bunker right in the center that you see off the tee. What is that supposed to be?
I think you can see that one on a loot on the line, but these are just. I don't know. This looks like you opened up my third grade notebook and I was designing golf holes. Like I don't understand. I don't see
So,
the aesthetic quality to these.
so yeah, loot on the line is the sister hole of pick your plunder. So I guess
Okay,
they
yeah.
come
They run
from
parallel
different
to each other.
angles,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
Well, there's three.
So
There's three
it's
holes that run parallel.
just so dumb. Like
So anyway,
this
all
this
that to say,
bunker's
like,
terrible.
I think we could do better in a short amount of time, like than these holes. I feel like we could. Obviously, if we were given all the tools these people had, we could come up with some cool stuff. But I think in like a 15, 20-minute session, we should try and design a hole that is realistic, but also kind of fun to play and has some quirks to it that you don't
Yeah.
usually see out in the field. So I've got like a little mental list of things we can kind of go through to start to
Okay.
build this hole. So I'm thinking we pick a climate,
Okay.
and then from that climate, we can kind of quickly scan Google Earth to find any plot of land we want, anything that's kind of interesting to us, any like big landmark you can think of that would be cool to put a hole near. Um, from there, we can kind of see what the land gives us in terms of length and width. We can pick our par, and then we'll just go in and start to sketch out some outlines.
I like it.
So,
What what climate are you thinking? I have I guess a thought about it, but I'd love to hear your thoughts first.
I'm kind of between two extremes. I want to go to Greenland.
Okay.
I don't know why. That just sounds interesting to me. And then on the flip side, I want to go straight to the Grand Canyon. Yeah.
Okay. Grand Canyon, all right.
Yeah.
I've thought just when you say climate, Pacific Northwest was the best climate I've ever played golf in. It was
Yeah.
so sick. But I thought in the redwoods, like in
Oh,
the giant,
yeah.
like that would be sweet. But
Massive redwood
I love
trees.
the Grand Canyon idea.
Should we roll with that?
It kind of reminds me of Quick Draw,
There you go. I think this looks
similar hole.
pretty Grand Canyon like. Because Glen Canyon. Um, my lack of geography might be showing.
There's second biggest canyon in the world is in Texas, Amarillo, Paladuro Canyon.
Oh, have you been there? I think you have.
I have. It's got this one hike that's got a lighthouse rock formation.
Oh, I was gonna say a lighthouse in Texas
Yeah,
doesn't
you
seem.
could you could you could put it there.
Okay. God, this is why I love Google Earth. This fancy measuring tool. So here we are in the. You can't see this, can you? Oh, this sucks.
I can't see it.
I need you to be able to see it.
Can the people at home see it?
People at home can see it, but I want you to be able to see it.
That's
And,
kind.
I know why. I fixed it.
There we go.
Here we go. It might be backwards for you though, and
I can see it.
I don't know how to fix that. So here we are in the Grand Canyon. I wonder how much. Oh, here we go.
Whoa!
Yeah,
All right,
here
love
we go.
this.
All right, so obviously Grand Canyon is super deep, super rocky, and but we can grade that out. We work.
Okay, here's my general thoughts about just getting absolutely wild with this.
Oh, do you want to
What
tee
if
it
we
up off the top?
what if we tee up off the top and we hit down into the canyon?
Oh, I love that.
Just a massive drop off.
Let's pick some.
In the true spirit of TGL, just make it absurd.
Is there any of these points? Look, there's the visitor center. We
Yeah.
could just go off the visitor
What's
center.
what's on the other side of the canyon over there? It looks bright green. Oh, that's some words. Okay,
Yeah,
never
yeah.
Mind.
There's some. Yeah, you're probably seeing it really
So
small.
if you go back up a little bit, this point right here that your mouse is at. No, one right above that one. Right in there just feels like a great tee
Yeah,
box.
you just kind of come out, drive off to this.
Yeah, love that.
Oh, look at that.
Look at right down into that canyon. That is
Right through here.
sick.
So let's go back in 2D here. So there's our. We could even go from this point down here a little bit farther down the ridge.
Yeah, I love that. Make a little cart path down there.
Yeah. So let's
Let's
see.
see.
Okay, that's not very far.
I'm about to go show you something. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Um. So that right there is 600 yards, but that is so far downhill. We could honestly just build it out across.
For the people at home, check this out.
Oh, see, that's why I thought about it.
Literally on my wall.
I think my mind was doing some stuff because I literally slept in that room, you know, a week and a half ago. So,
Number four it says it's number four at Grand Canyon Golf Club.
oh, wow.
287 yard par four.
I have to admit this is not on purpose. I think I just fell asleep looking at that picture and maybe this is what I thought of. So who's that artist, by the way? Because there's a whole like
Yeah,
series.
he's done a couple. It's like a whole course of outrageous clubs. This says Loyal H. Chapman,
Okay, yeah, I've seen a bunch of those around before.
1977.
There you go. So I was just saying here, Matthew, like, so from this point to the bottom of the canyon is about 600 yards.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
So maybe we come out. We could play across the top of this.
Yeah, no, I think
that would take a lot of like.
kinda,
That might not be physically possible, but we could also play off this way. Kind of go
yeah,
down.
I love this kind of little valley we've got set up right here.
Let's like cart path all the way down to right here, and just play
Love that.
into this view. Like that.
Yeah,
That looks sick.
That's sweet.
Okay, so
How far do we have right there?
let's see. So from this point, I'll just call it right here. So that's about 450 yards to the bottom of the ravine, which, like, realistically,
You gotta think if you hit it 300 straight out, you're gonna carry it like 500.
I would say you're carrying it almost 650.
Yeah.
So let's just say your landing zone's at 600.
Nobody ever said this hole was gonna be easy.
No. So 600 yards, there's your landing zone. And then we will make this. I assume this is going to be a par 5. We got a lot of length
Yeah,
here.
it's got to be.
So, and then let's play. So let's just say that the 600 yards is really 300. So let's get another 320 out of this.
Love that.
So we're gonna go to about 920 because it's all downhill. So right about there. So here's what we're looking at. Let's put it to north. Oh, maybe not. So I think that looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just kind of hit into this hillside. And then a little dogleg left. I think we could probably...
Love that. Not great for me, who's a slicer.
Natural slicer of the golf ball.
Yeah.
Okay. So kind of remember visually what those points are right there.
Yeah.
I'm going to remove that. And this is kind of to some degree, my process I do at work of, going into Google Earth, finding an aerial map on Google Earth or, whatever GIS software I can use. And then we plop over into Photoshop. This is where the magic happens. So here's our kind of base map here. And then I'm just going to draw, I've got a drawing pad here. I'm just going to draw a line kind of around the area. We call it the LOD. Is this land of disturbance. So would you say the green was like right here? So I'm just going to say like
right in there. Yep.
This area.
Like that.
So this is kind of what we're working in here. Just label that LOD. So we'll go in, we'll add our tees. Got our fairway. We've got our green. And we've got our bunkers. So we'll put this layer, the fairway layer at the bottom. Okay, so I think I might have drawn this a little too far back this way, but that's okay.
That's fine.
We can just zoom into this here. Sorry if there's a lot of clicking noises. It's just my mic picks everything up really good. All right. So
that's good, yep.
We'll lock those and then, okay. So let's go in and draw. We'll draw our tee out. We're gonna go all in here. We're gonna put 5 tees out there.
Whoa.
And we're just gonna assume
TGL they don't hit from the front tees, my guy.
All right, you're right. We're putting 1 tee out there.
Or 1 tee. This is for a specific reason.
So I think you kind of see this trail. I kind of like the switchback right here.
Yeah, I like that.
Kind of plop it.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Yep. Let's turn this down a little bit. So, let's see here. I don't have any source of scale. I have no idea how.
This doesn't have to be professional.
Well, this is...
There's our switchback.
Was I in yards this whole time? I was, okay. Okay, so that's about a... What did that say? 4 yards. So that's about a 12-foot wide path. That seems about right. So go back in here. So we'll just say 6 pixels is 12 yards. Okay. So we're going to draw. We can use the line tool here. And so pretty big tee box, I'd say. Something like that.
Yeah, love that.
Let's not fill it though.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta angle it.
Feel free to just tell me what to do here. Say we just like
right. Yeah, right in front. Let the cart go kind of down below it.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean, scale's not gonna be perfect, but this is just for fun. Oh, that's hard to see.
Might need to fill it in.
Might need to. I don't have any of my. Oh, there's a green right there. We could use the Golf Collective green.
Lovely.
Boom.
This is the Golf Collective hole.
Yes.
Essentially.
Okay, and we'll make it slightly bigger just for visual purposes. Okay, there's our tee. So from there to about here, that's your 600.
That's our green. Yeah.
Quote 620 yards. It's about 920 yards. So let's go down in here. Let's figure out how we want the screen to look. It's not the greatest screenshot ever.
Got to look like the TGL green, man.
Does it? Or should we make it?
I mean, just make it a green with 3 bunkers around it.
We'll make it the season 2 green. We'll design our own here. But I want to go back to the Google Earth here and see what we got down in here. Oh. Sorry if you get motion sickness. This is probably not the episode for you. I mean, look how freaking steep that is. So obviously you've got natural drainage runoff when it does rain.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we just plop it. We wouldn't actually do this if we were building a golf hole unless we were piping it all, but so we just plop it right in there, and then we just kind of let this natural funnel, act as a speed slot.
Love that. We can build it. We'll build the green on top of a. It can be on a bridge with a
Oh,
platform.
platform
Water
green.
can continue to run underneath.
There you go. So let's see right in here. What kind of shape? What kind of shape are we thinking? Is there a green that calls out to you in terms of shape that you like? Is there something that you think sets
I
up for this
I
dog
love a
leg?
square green.
Square green. Okay. What
Like not perfectly square, but you know what I'm talking about.
No, Pinehurst number 4, I think the third hole, third or fourth hole has a square green, which is it's quite. If you've never played a square green, I didn't know this was even out there, and I played, and it was almost shocking. But then I was like, wait, this is sick
Yeah,
because
it's pretty
the
sweay.
way that hole is
It's
kind of
it's
come
either
up.
that or kind of kidney shaped like the actual one.
Yeah,
But if we're designing our own, let's go. Let's get wild.
let's go square. Let's go like almost trapezoidal,
Whoa.
kind of like
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
something like that. It's almost like a I don't know. It kind of looks like a shield. Oh, I don't have my colors saved. Okay. Let's see. This is a lot harder to do when people are watching, I will say. Little bit more pressure.
You want me to pull out the one I was drawing earlier today on paper?
Yeah, I would love to see.
Take some pressure off of you.
Trying to find my green here. Where's the no, let's just do this.
Just make it bright green, neon.
Normally, I'm just in the office by myself doing this, so I don't have to.
There you go.
Okay, it's not a bad color. We can work the shades off of that too. Okay, so there's our green. Not perfect. There's our T. So I think our landing zone is probably.
It's got to start, yeah, right in there. Exactly, right there. Yep.
So I think we just take the kind of the rough
Yep.
line
I
along
like
there,
that.
and then we
Oh,
speed slide into this kind of second landing zone.
yeah.
Kind of play up into here.
I kind of think we need a little waste area up by the green in between the second landing zone and the green.
Kind of here.
Yeah,
Like
just
like a.
desert.
What if the green's like a dam, and we've got a little retention pond. Because
Okay. Yeah, I like
you
that.
gotta water the green somehow. So
That's true.
we're gonna think a little bit realistic here. Let's see if we can find a decent shade. So you're saying just take. I can't see where my pen is. There it is. Okay. So I like to give like the outside of the green a little bit of fairway,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna kind of follow the shape of this little creeked out area. Come up here into the landing zone.
Give me a little space to land right.
You've got the entire Grand Canyon.
Okay, cool. It
All right,
should funnel back down to the middle.
we can shift our tee box orientation a little bit,
No, no, I'll just aim left side. It's fine.
and then kind of shrink it maybe like this, and maybe a little bailout area.
Okay.
Got a little funky there at the top.
Yeah, I like that. Nice and thin up by the green.
Could also have got a little bit farther, maybe secondary fairway. Or do you like just the one single fairway?
No, I like single. I don't want to get too wild with this thing.
Okay, let's line this up a little bit better. There we go. Okay. So let's make this line a little bit better. Apparently, my drawing tablet's kind of auto settings are to have pressure when I draw. So like the pen weight's not always the same. It's kind of throwing me off. What did that just do?
So let's see. In our downtime, I'll see if I can get this paper out. Show you the beginnings of my hand drawn.
Oh yeah.
All right. Take a look. So we got our tee box here, cliff,
Oh
complete
yeah.
drop off,
Yep.
and then we got drivable par 4. You got this carry right here is 320, and it's all tilted towards the green.
Ooh.
You got a 290 carry, but you got some giant pot bunkers right
Yeah.
here. And you got a little 245 carry for the short knockers.
Couple devil's assholes out there.
Yeah, yeah. That's the beginnings. That's just
There you
a
go.
quick what I was working on when we were gonna go a different way with this.
Love that. Let's Oh, that's a really egregious screen.
I kind of like it though. This is desert golf, man.
Maybe it needs a little more yellow in it. Oh, what the heck?
That's not good. Yeah, that's better.
I
That's
like that.
better.
It's a little more lime.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're thinking
Just kind of, I think
kind of
maybe to the
waste
right of it, we go water.
here.
Yeah, water there, waist area up the left.
I like that.
Which if you just leave it, it's waist area. There's no second cut here. It's fairway or you're
Or you're
done.
boned.
You're done.
Okay, let's. You thinking all the way to the back of the green, just kind of like a.
Yeah, like just fill in that void from the right side of the fairway all the way up to the green.
Kind of make it like a little skinny pond.
Love that.
Sweet. Ooh. It's a nice little palette there.
I like this. This is looking good.
Yep.
Okay. Obviously we're leaving short is death. Like you're not even
Oh yeah.
If you don't make it, get out of here. I think we got to have some bunkering down by the landing area.
I agree. I'm gonna do a little magic here. Get a little rough line in here. See if I can. I'm changing colors off screen.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay.
I don't know if I love our golf collective green. We can fix that later. Okay, so you're saying
This is just yeah, we're not professional. You're professional.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm professional yet, but we're working on it.
You're good enough. Okay, so like that, yeah, definitely some bunkering down in the landing area.
Maybe what if like we just filled like this whole like bottom of cliff to rough line. It's just bunker.
I like that. Yeah.
So just come in and put some. We'll start with like this back edge back here, and then kind of give it some fun little.
Whoa!
Fingering.
Look at you.
Maybe a little like patch where you can maybe play it safe. Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Just a massive just sand pit. So and then
I think we gotta add a couple pot bunkers in the fairway.
yeah, definitely.
Just really turn this into a for sure 3-shot hole if you land in one of those bad boys.
For my sake, I'm just gonna give this thing a little facelift. Okay, and then you're thinking pot bunker short here, or
Yeah,
in the second.
I'm thinking generally from what I've heard, I mean, I know Tiger's a cutter of the ball, so is Homa. Let's try to bone these guys and put one right side of the fairway.
Kind of like this area, kind of like creeping into the fairway from the rough.
Yeah,
It's like
I like that. I like that a lot.
okay.
Oh yeah. All right, I seriously think we need one in the lane, like right in the middle of the fairway in the landing
Just
zone.
right here.
Off the tee. Yeah, just bone somebody. Just a circle. Just a small, like 4 foot deep circle. Yes. Yes.
Matthew woke up and shows violence today.
Absolute carnage.
I also drew that on the wrong layer. I drew that other bunker on the wrong layer too. I don't actually make these mistakes when I do my work. It's okay.
Different system, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Love it. Oh yeah, that's sweet.
So we got cooking so far. And
Yeah,
then
it's sick.
I'm thinking maybe just one short left.
Yeah.
We kind of like to alternate our left
Yeah,
and
I
right
like
bunkers
short
here.
left. I want this to be kind of big though.
Big bunker.
Yeah.
I like that.
Whole left side of the green, short left, all the way up the back left side of the green.
Oh, all the way back up here.
Just make it massive.
What about one of these like skinny ones, and then
Oh
kind of
yeah, and then get big up in here. Yep.
fatten her out, creep her up into the. Just
Oh, that's so good.
follow the rough line here. Okay. Ooh, where's my fill? Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Oh, this is looking dangerous.
You see up by the green, do you see the little like jut in on the right side?
Right here.
No. Up by
Oh,
like
on the green.
of the green. That's screaming bunker to me.
Just right in there.
Yeah,
Just like
just a small one.
another tiny one.
Yeah. It just screams bunker the way it comes in like that. Yeah,
Just a
yep.
little something. There we go.
Love it.
Sweet. Why is it so much thicker? I would love to. We can come back in my off time and really make this look good.
We can post a rendering after you get a chance to.
Just have my way with it.
Yeah.
Graphically. I spend 90% of my time in Photoshop.
Should we really get wild and have a creek running across the middle that feeds to our pond here?
Oh, let's see. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn these opacities down and just see where this existing kind of creek line is.
Or we could get crazy and do a burn all the way through.
Ooh, should we put in some contours and kind of define to kind of structure this thing? Because you've got the existing kind of creek bed.
Yeah.
It's not really a creek bed. It's more of just like a runoff. It kind of looks like this up in here, but that kind of runs like right through the middle. So that could kind of be your speed slot. So
I think this is kind of a funnel fairway.
Yeah, I agree. Like I'm gonna come in and draw some thin contours. Make them really thin. So let's just say like this kind of runs like this. That's not exactly what I wanted, but do you know like how to determine the difference between a ridge and a valley when you're drawing contours?
No, I'm not an architect.
Okay. I'll spare you the explanation for now, but so I'll draw a couple here, but like, so if say you're going uphill top to bottom, so like, can't really see my mouse, but yeah, here you go. So this is like lower than this. So when they're kind of doing this kind of sagging thing, that's usually depicting like a swale, like in the ground. And then if it were to be like, if you were to draw it like this, and like this is lower than this, like that's kind of like your ridge. It's like your peak.
I got you. Okay.
So that's kind of how we determine when we're looking at topography maps, like trying to route like a new golf course, like where there's water streams and stuff, and where we're gonna have issues with creek beds and stuff. So kind of a little tidbit. So I'm just kind of drawing where the existing kind of little bed is here, creating a little speed slot, kind of down this hill.
Like that.
And it kind of flattens
like the
out
speed
a little
slot.
bit. And then obviously our pond's gonna kind of go down like that.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm liking it. Draw one more around this bunker. So that bunker's on the wrong side of it. That, around that bunker like that.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Okay. And then this would probably like kind of follow that shape. Oh, shoot. And then this would just be like a lower contour. You're really boned if you get into this bunker right here.
That's fine. That's what we're looking for.
It was always a 4-shot hole if you're in this thing. Okay.
It's pretty sweet.
And then you want to do a little something to the green real quick, and
yeah.
Let's put
I think we make it false front.
Okay.
Or no, false back. The whole thing's going downhill, correct?
Yeah,
so
false back.
It rolls off the back. Yep. It needs to roll into that bunker too. Yeah.
Yep. And then
I think a kind of a tier through the middle.
I was gonna say that too.
Yep.
Maybe bring it down a little bit like this.
Oh, I love that funnel pin.
And then a whole location here. A whole location here. Let's just keep that whole location there.
Let's just do one. We can play around with it later.
Well, if we're gonna do it, we should do a funnel pin, kind of like this.
Oh, you're getting wild.
And then right there. So this is kind of like your back edge lane. This is kind of a pin location here. Can maybe fit a tight one there. There's kind of your front, middle, back almost.
Love that.
And then through here, we've kind of got like, this kind of runs off into here. This is all kind of running off down in the bunker, all along back here. Yeah.
There's our hole.
I think you can kind of pull this up. Give you a nice like flat area.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Sweet.
So that looks pretty sweet. I mean, that drive is gonna be the hardest part for sure. That thing
It's
could
gonna
be
be
in the air.
intimidating, but yeah, I
Could be
mean,
in the air for 10 seconds. But
we'll see.
it's a pretty sweet layout. I think that's
Let's submit it to TGL. You think they'll design it for us and put it in?
yeah. I mean, why not? Why would you not support the local business? What you got a name? Any name ideas?
Oof. Collectively boned.
I love it. I love it. Oh, I gotta put it on there. Well, you can't even see that.
Come on, man.
Collectively boned. Yeah, because you know everyone's gonna be in there. Tivly. I don't know if that's how you spell it, but
Close enough.
collectively not bund, but whatever. You get what I'm saying.
Collectively boned.
I'll sign it for the both of us. There you go. There's your
Or
TGL
TGL hole.
golf hole by the Golf Collective. Collectively boned. Set there right in the Grand
It's a
Canyon.
great name.
It's a great hole. I kind of love it.
Yeah.
Catch a little speed slot there left. You know, avoid the death bunker right in the middle of the fairway. Funnel pin to reward you if you're getting there in 2 or 3. I think it's great.
We're trying to make an albatross here.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Driver off the deck.
2 back-to-back drivers.
Driver 2.
Just hit it. If you just hit it right there in the front, it'll funnel straight to
I
the
think that's what TGL is missing is a funnel pin.
funnel pins and driver off the decks. I think that's what we need to see some more of.
Ricky hit one.
Oh, that's right, he did.
Yeah.
But he's known for that.
He does like the driver off the deck, but
I wouldn't be
I'm excited to watch on Tuesday.
I agree. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Tiger Woods driver off the deck.
Tiger Woods DOD.
A little DOD. So, well, cool, man. That's a fun exercise. We'll have to post that one to the TikTok and get some reactions out of this.
Yeah.
So
We'll see how everybody likes collectively boned.
collectively boned. Well, cool, man. Well, we got TGL on Tuesday. I mean, I'll be tweeting at it. So
yeah,
go follow
I'll
Twitter if you want some funny banter from us.
You were lighting it up. I liked it.
It's
some
fun.
good stuff.
It's fun. Well, we'll keep track with our goals and we'll keep up with the TGL. My Jupiter links. At some point, they're gonna have to play
next week.
Your Atlanta drive.
Let's see real quick. I'm gonna look up the schedule. Let's see if they play each other. I mean, assuming everybody plays each other, right?
There's only 6 teams.
Schedule. Atlanta and Jupiter. Boston and Jupiter. Must be a late one. Josh, final TGL match.
Oh, it was meant to be.
Atlanta and Jupiter, March 4th.
March 4th. That's the day I get back from my girlfriend's brother's wedding. That's the 3 days before the bachelor trip.
Oh, we'll be able to talk some shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Sick. That sounds fun.
All right. Well, I'm excited for that. Excited to watch Atlanta on the 21st.
Yep. Excited for the new goals for the new year.
Yeah.
2025 goals.
It's gonna be a fun time.
Let's go extremely low this year.
I hope
so.
New Year's Day was not off to a good start for me.
It was so cold. It was 31.
That might be
25.
one of my other goals is don't play golf unless it's at least 45 degrees.
And not blowing 30 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
That made it 10 times worse.
45, no wind. That's when we're playing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, cool, man.
All right, man.
We'll catch up here in a bit, and hopefully this will be out no later than the next couple weeks, and
Yeah.
we'll keep them flowing. New Year's consistency with Golf Collective, and
Yep.
we'll be bringing you guys 23 more of these this year.
That's the goal.
Yep. Well, cool. All right. We'll catch y'all later. Thanks for tuning back in to the Golf Collective. It's been fun. I'm Josh with my buddy here, Matthew, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, we'll see you guys.